Okay, let's go to the Eye with an elven army. You know, during this entire playthrough, I haven't used human once. I'm forced to use human. Human is such a boring race.
Is it just me, or is the air a lot more humid than the last time we were here? Let's just hope there won't be the need to send in our army this time. It won't be easy to fight under these conditions.
It shouldn't come to that. We're here to negotiate with the houses, and not to win a battle.
That's true. Now come, let's go to Myra's camp. It's just up ahead, and she'll brief us on the situation.
Yes?
Oh, I was like, why is my perspective so weird? There you go.
Tell me, Tahar, what state is Myra Utran in? The last time I saw her, she still seemed affected by that rune.
Still unchanged, but rune or not, she's the head of House Utran, and she needs to be present at the negotiations.
Speaking of which, what is your plan to reunite House Wolfgar and House Hallett? From what you've said, the two are like oil and water.
We'll see.
Yep.
Let's see.
A fine plan.
They apparently put up a giant wall. When did that happen? I don't know.
There. Utran banner's up ahead. That's Myra's camp.
And of course it's human. Oh, thank you. Look at that. A beautiful item for me to grab. What is this? Human first aid. Human infantryman healed himself for a small amount of damage whenever damage is taken. Oh, I already had it. Well, that sucks.
I'll be swift.
As you want.
Anything else? No? Alright, let's talk.
Now would you look at that?
Tahar, you've come.
What's the situation?
Shane Wolfgar and his brother arrived 3 days ago and have set up camp in the southeast. Waylon Hallett arrived this morning and has positioned himself in the north.
No signs of the Purity?
None.
That's good news. When will the conclave take place?
That's complicated. Briefly put, they were unwilling to even shake hands. Both of them said that they would under no circumstances fight beneath the same banner.
Well, that's not really news, is it?
No, but I am surprised their dislike toward each other lies so deep. However, at least House Hallett said that they would agree to an alliance between you, that is, House Utran and him, but only if we meet their demands. House Wolfgar won't even do that.
If House Wolfgar doesn't want an alliance, why did they even come here?
I don't know.
So what about the conclave in the fortress? Will it even take place?
Yes, they agreed to talk to each other, at least that much. It will take place today at noon, and I will notify you once everything is prepared. Any negotiations with Hallett and Wolfgar on their own will have to be done before that.
Myra, you still seem a bit distant. Are you really okay?
I am functional. That is all that matters for now.
Well, if you say so. But we need this alliance. There has to be a way.
Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. My hands are tied, Tahar.
How is the relationship of the houses with House Utran?
Good. House Utran has never had any quarrels, and, as you know already, we will fight under your banner. Whatever your negotiations bring forth, House Utran will stand by your decisions.
I'll try talking to them.
Good. And one more thing. You know about the village to the east, correct?
Yes, Batham, isn't it?
Yes. According to my scout, the villagers took in some of the mages who fled Amaria Leonider's torture camp. If you find the time, you might go there and try to get them to join our cause. They are mages, after all, and might be of help. But it is your decision.
I'll see what I can do. Thanks, Myra.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well.
Heading out? Good luck.
Thanks, soldier.
That's nice.
All right. Wayland Hallett's camp is to the north, and the Wolfgar brothers are to the southeast.
What is that?
Question is, where do we go first?
Your choice. Zarek guides me.
Well, we're killing that.
Let's burn them.
Interesting.
Alright, what is this giant wall around everything?
I don't think we're getting through here, Tahar. And even if we would, the laboratory is a ruin now. It's a wonder they got us out alive anyway.
Fine.
As you want.
Oh wow, so they're basically restricting the play area of this map with this giant wall that somehow was built in the middle of a swamp.
Of course.
Got it.
Good move.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. The Archer has a more chance of killing stuff than
Let me know what you need.
than I do, because she deals way more damage.
Tiara's breath. You there, help us.
What is?
Walking corpses. Take them down.
Your struggle is pointless.
Blazes. Thank you. You're Tahar, aren't you? The good one?
Yes. Let's talk after we kill everything.
Understood. Let's see.
Understood.
As you want.
Huh?
Okay.
What do you require? Prepare yourselves.
You read my mind.
Let's see what we can do.
Oh, they summon really weak zombies though. I don't know if that's even worth it. That's... Well, I don't have an amulet to replace that with because, you know, I sold it, but still.
As you want.
Oh my god.
More of them. This place is a bloody graveyard. abomination. Kill it.
I'll do what's required.
Let us make this quick.
Of course, I'll be swift.
Ugh, undead.
Yes? They won't stand a chance.
Wow. That is insane.
They will fall. Now would you look at that?
For the fire wielders!
As you want. I'll do what's required.
There's 9 more, so...
As you required.
Just give.
Done.
Understood. Will do.
Of course.
I'm guessing doing that was part of a, like, convincing someone to join your side.
I'll do what's required. As you want. I'll be swift.
Will do.
Fine.
Understood.
Fine. Good move.
Yes, of course.
Got it.
A fine plan.
I'll be swift.
Zarek guides me.
I could go to that camp right now. Though I kind of wanted to go finish the side quest first. Let's go finish side quest first.
Yes, of course.
Sure.
Wow, your camp is terrible. You have 3 ways of entering your camp? That's not very defendable. Build some blockades, please.
As you want.
As you want.
I need to enter that village.
Fine.
Good move.
A fine plan.
Of course.
Oh my god.
Everything has an end.
That didn't go as expected. Let's see.
Zarek guides me.
No, stay away. Stay the fuck away from me.
Calm down. We're not here to hurt you.
That's what these goddamn defilers said too, and we helped them. Can you believe it? We fucking helped them.
You're talking about the mages you rescued from Amaria Leonider.
I rescued them, that's what we did. We took them in, we gave them food, and then they showed their true face.
What do you mean by that? Showed their true face.
You know what I mean. You saw them yourself.
The abominations. They were the mages the villagers took in.
The biggest mistake of our lives. It just happened so quickly, you know. One night we had supper with them, then all of a sudden one of these things shows up, coming out of old Bertrand's house. Then the killing started. From the body of every defiler that creature killed, another abomination appeared, and they kept going until everyone was dead.
How did you survive?
I don't know. When they got to my house, they just stopped. Maybe because daylight had broken.
That didn't stop them from attacking us. There must have been another reason.
I doubt we'll find out.
Wait, that's it?
Interesting.
Are you deaf? Just leave me alone!
Yes, of course.
Wow, that was very underwhelming.
Sure.
I mean, this wall, it's kind of obvious that the enemy that I'm supposed to fight is on the other side. Very obvious. So whenever I finish with this, all these like gates are gonna open and enemies are gonna start running out of them at me.
Wait, you're Corporal Tahar, aren't you?
I am. And I'm here to see Wayland Hallett.
I figured as much. Go on ahead. He's back at his tent. You can't miss it.
You mean the guy with a giant arrow over his head? Yeah, I know. Thanks, though. Keep that gate closed.
As you want.
Understood.
Fine. Good move.
You got no one guarding the back?
Tahar, am I right?
Yes. And you must be Wayland Hallett.
I am. I have to admit, I had something different in mind when they told me the stories about you, Tahar. Though there can be no question about the magic inside you. It's intense.
You're a mage?
No, but I learned to recognize the signs. There's just something in the eyes of a gifted one that can't be mistaken. But I digress. I know why you're here. The Conclave. You want the support of House Hallett and House Wulfgar to march against the Harbinger of Light.
Correct.
Good. I guess you've been told already that this alliance will be complicated. As long as that old ox Shane is in charge, there won't be an alliance. He despises our house, but I suppose you know that much already.
What's the story behind that feud, anyway?
In short, we didn't send House Wulfgar the reinforcements he requested, and the division his daughter fought in was completely massacred by your father's followers.
Why didn't you send them?
Because it would have been suicide to go in there alone. Instead, we waited for the Royal Army to appear and marched in together. It was over in a matter of seconds. Sending them in nonetheless would have meant sacrificing 100 men, women, sons and daughters for nothing. Every commander would have done the same.
So what do you suggest?
Simple. Join House Hallett and House Uhtred.
Join? You mean...
I want Myra Uhtred, Lady of House Uhtred, to give me her hand in marriage. Our combined power would outshine even the former House Leonidar.
Myra isn't well. The Harbinger seized control of her mind, and she has been... changed ever since.
It will pass.
Do you love her?
I might, in time. She's a smart and beautiful woman.
And just how will that help us get Wulfgar under our banner?
Well, think. The united houses of Hallett and Uhtred are too powerful for House Wulfgar to continue playing lone wolf. We could simply force them into submission.
That is correct. If House Uhtred and Hallett became one entity, Wulfgar's army becomes an ant facing a giant.
But that would make you, Hallett, the most powerful noble in Northander.
That's the idea. My offer stands.
A marriage. That's asking for a lot.
Yet it might be our only chance. You should talk to Myra about this.
I will. We could also talk to House Wulfgar to hear their demands. It might be a good idea to know the cards involved before making a final call.
I agree.
Got it.
Yes, of course.
Hold it right there, stranger. Wait. You're Corporal Tahar.
I am. I think your lord wants to speak to me.
He does. You may pass, Tahar.
Thank you. Understood. Let's see.
Let me steal some of your stuff. It is part of tradition, you understand.
Yes?
Will do.
What is down here? Oh, another chest. Trying to hide it from me, huh? Shame. Ooh, blueprints. Orc spear wielders have a chance to hit another target. Oh, I already had it. Okay. Guess I can't use it.
I'll do what's
A
required.
fine plan.
Up ahead. I think that's Shane Wolfgar.
I don't like him.
Understood.
Haven't even met him.
I'll be swift.
Zarek guides me.
Tahar, you may pass. Corporal?
Now would you look at that?
If it isn't the fabled Tahar.
I'm here to...
I know what you're here for. You want our troops to take back Greyfell, which the Royal Army so gloriously failed to protect against a couple of pitchfork-wielding lunatics. I'll cut right to the chase. House Wolfgar doesn't need an ally. Even if the sky rains fire, there's no way on Io we will join forces with Asamo Tahar's child or Wayland Hallett.
What is your problem with me?
What isn't my problem with you? You're Asamo Tahar's child. First you betrayed your father, then the Royal Army. So why would I trust you to lead my men into battle? For all I know, you change your allegiances as often as your underpants. Maybe even in the middle of a fight.
I stopped the blood burn.
Did you?
Okay.
I know you're not on good terms with the Hallett, but is an old family feud really worth risking the future of Northander?
Let that be my worry.
If you don't want to join forces with either of us, then why are you even here?
Because it was just a stone's throw from where we were going anyway. The span.
You're planning to attack Greyfell.
And also, it gave me an idea of your strength. Now that I have seen it, I have nothing left to worry about. I trust you can see yourself out of the camp, can you? Goodbye, Tahar.
Huh.
Bloody
Get out.
Okay, then.
All right, what now?
Well, we need to...
Tahar. That's you, isn't it?
Maybe. Who are you?
Ulrich Wolfgar. Pleased to meet you. I overheard your conversation with my brother. First off, I apologize. He was never particularly good with people. To make it short, unlike my brother, I think we could help each other. Or, to be more precise, I think we must. What Shane intends to do, marching against Greyfall on his own, is madness.
But you're not in charge, are you? Your brother is the lord of the house.
Well observed. But that doesn't mean that my opinion doesn't carry any weight. See, Tahar, the thing is, there's no way on Io we will ally ourselves with House Hallett. But his dislike for you is irrational. He knows you're not what he made you out to be, and essentially it boils down to the fact that he thinks you're not fit to lead an army. That you're weak. Just think about it. Why would he have us travel here if he weren't considering an alliance? So, in other words, unless there's some bigger scheme to his play that he hasn't let me in on yet, our presence here means that he's considering an alliance with you.
Given your brother's first impression, I'm not even sure I want his help.
Oh, come on. Now you're being as childish as him. This is politics. I know my brother can make it hard for people to like him, but you know what's at stake. So put your personal feelings aside.
So what do you suggest we do?
You need to show him you're not the weakling he thinks you are. While my brother was in the camp brooding over old feuds, I took the liberty of exploring this lovely spot of earth. And I found something quite interesting. A wyvern.
Let me guess.
Oh, you mean the thing I already
want
killed?
us to kill it.
Exactly. Bring him one of the wyvern's teeth, still wet and bloody, and let him know that you've killed it yourself. I know my brother. He has always loved the old stories of monster hunters and dragon slayers, and he respects strength in battle more than finesse and cunning. Which is, quite frankly, one of the reasons why Wulfgar has fallen from grace.
Actually, I've taken care of that wyvern already. Here, take a look.
What? You... Huh. I'm impressed. Then we should waste no more time. Come, let's talk to Shane. He will want to see this.
Okay. I am not gonna give some half-brain dead woman
Shane,
away
I
to
think you should see
marry
this.
someone.
Fine.
What?
Here, this is for you. A wyvern's tooth, straight from the beast's jaws.
Huh. So? Why are you showing me this?
They killed that wyvern all by themselves, Shane. I saw it. No soldiers, no ballistas.
So?
Ugh, blazes, Shane. Don't play dumb with me. This woman may be many things, but she's not weak. Someone who can kill a wyvern with their own hands is fit to lead an army against the purity.
Maybe. But the question is she willing to make the hard calls when push comes to shove?
What do you...
Meet me at the foot of the fortress, Tahar. Alone. At the foot of the fortress. Now.
You're thinking of going?
I at least want to know what he has to say.
Okay.
Sure.
Just so you know, though, I am never alone. I always have my zombies. So no shenanigans.
I am ready. I'll make it quick.
It healed itself.
What do you want?
Let's see. Careful. Now would you look at that? You read my mind.
That was honestly harder than the wyvern.
Yes, of course.
Wait, let's save first. Oh, you want me to clear this thing out? I already did.
I said alone.
What's next?
I said alone.
Really? How far away do I have to be?
What do we need?
You came. Well, that's something. Let's get to the point. Given that my original impression of you wasn't entirely correct, let me revise my statement. An alliance between House Wolfgar and House Utran, and thus you, might not be out of the question anymore.
So that Wyvern's tooth really changed your mind?
Not the tooth. Your tenacity. I know Ulfric had a hand in this, but it doesn't matter. You didn't let yourself be scared off by my words. And not to mention that a commander who charges into battle on his own is a rarity these days. Most of them are fat bureaucrats who know how to wield the quill better than the sword. Now, don't get me wrong, I still don't trust you. But nonetheless, you know your craft, and this is what matters for now.
But I'm guessing you have terms for that alliance, don't you? Why the secrecy?
Because I want you to kill Wayland Hallett for me.
I beg your pardon?
You heard right. I didn't come here just to see your troops, though that was one of the reasons. I came here to rid the world of the Hallett bloodline once and for all. Do you know what he did?
You blame him for the death of your daughter, right?
Blame? Don't think I can't read between the lines, Tahar. He killed my daughter, murdered her. And only because he was too much of a coward to stand up to his promise. He could have saved her, but he didn't. Because doing that would have meant risking his precious troops for a rival house. We were just stupid enough to get there before him. Believe me, Tahar, Wayland knows how to act all friendly and reasonable, but he's a strategist who'll stop at nothing to increase the influence of his house. He'll smile at you and tell you what you want to hear, but ultimately everything he tells you only follows one purpose: himself.
How do you know this is really what happened at the battle? Were you there?
Tahar, I am not going down that route. I am not.
So you want to assassinate him? You know what you're asking of me, don't you? You could be trialed for just mentioning this.
By whom? The purity of light? Also, it's your word against mine. If you take this to anyone else, I will simply deny it. If we kill Wayland Hallett, their soldiers will fall into confusion like sheep without a shepherd. According to my spies, many of his men would likely switch sides if something were to happen to Wayland. The rest might realize the scheme behind his death and turn against us. In return, we will swear loyalty to House Utran. At least until the purity is taken care of.
And what do you want my role to be in this?
You're the only one who can get into their camp. Wayland Hallett knows how many people are out for his head, which makes him rather vigilant.
Does Ulrich know about your plan?
He doesn't, and it will stay that way. The moment you take the word of this to anybody else, House Wolfgar will turn against you.
You'd endanger all of Northander just because you want Wayland Hallett dead?
Just because I want him dead? Do you have any idea what that's like, Tahar? To see the man who murdered your daughter walk around as if nothing happened, with that smug smile on his face? I've waited years for this, and now is the perfect opportunity.
I don't like this, but I'll think about it.
Good. Here. All you need to do is pour 5 drops of this poison into Wayland Hallett's food or drink. It will take care of the rest. And don't worry, it won't take effect before the conclave takes place, and when it does, it will be a swift and merciful death. More merciful than this bastard deserves, in fact. All you need to do is to find a way so that the arrogant dwarf lover swallows it. Until then, goodbye. I will see you at the conclave.
Yeah, you will.
Huh? It's up to you now, Tahar.
Okay.
Yes, Tahar? Do you require anything else?
How are you feeling? You still seem distant.
As I said, I am functional. I will not let you down.
I've had a talk to Wayland Hallett. He proposes a marriage between House Utran and House Hallett to force the Wolfgars into submission.
By a marriage, you mean he has asked for my hand?
Yes.
I will do what is necessary.
This is your decision, Myra. You're the lady of House Utran.
Yes, I am. But, as I said, I will do whatever is necessary. If you think it takes this marriage to save Northander, then I will do it.
How do you feel about Wayland?
I don't know him, so I do not feel any particular emotions towards him.
So you want me to decide?
Yes. Do what you must, Tahar. I will accept your decision.
We shouldn't do this, Tahar. Myra isn't capable of making such a decision in her current state of mind.
I agree. But so far, this marriage seems to be the only way to unite all three houses under one banner. And that, in return, might save a lot of lives. The battle for Greyfell will be bloody. Be sure of that. It might be a marriage for the lives of hundreds of soldiers.
Got it.
Heading out? Good luck.
Thanks, soldier.
Did you have to stop me from moving? Oh my goodness. Anyways, what am I gonna do? I could poison or I could marry.
As you want.
Of course.
I don't know, man.
Fine.
Oh, let's just kill the fucker.
Tahar, pleasure to see you.
There must be another way to convince you to join us.
It's all or nothing, Tahar. The marriage in exchange for the troops.
But the Purity won't spare you. You know that, right?
No, I don't. Do you? House Hallett is a powerful foe, but we could also be a powerful ally. Don't get me wrong, Tahar. I don't like this Lacane character. Not at all. But right now, all I'd get for helping you in that battle would be a pile of Hallett corpses.
You're quite the pragmatist.
Call it what you will.
How big is your army?
What you're asking is the dowry worth the marriage? I have 5,000 men and women under my banner, armed and ready to march. What you see here is only a fraction of House Hallett's full power. And that doesn't include the 2,000 soldiers from House Wolfgar that will be forced to cooperate with us once word of the marriage gets out.
That's impressive. An army of that size should really help us against the Purity.
Myra is in no condition to make a decision of that scale. The marriage will not happen.
That's regrettable. Though I'd like her to tell me herself. And judging by the position of the sun, the conclave is due to take place soon, isn't it? You've helped my men clear the fortress already, so that's taken care of. So I suggest we get on with it. I will see you at the top of the fortress, together with Lady Uhtred and Lord Wulfgar. Until then.
Okay. Who needs them? Really? There's no like, oh, there is no path to go up there other than that bridge. You're still standing there?
Lord Hallett, it has been a while.
It has. How are you, Shane? What about the wound? Is it still healing?
I'm fine. The only reason I'm here is courtesy. We won't march with either of you. Neither House Uhtred nor House Hallett, nor the Betrayer's Child's makeshift army.
Really? Well, that's not decided yet. Lady Myra, I hereby ask for your hand.
Aren't you feeling well?
I'm fine. It's the bloody swamp air. It's...
Lord Hallett!
Myra... You won't get away with...
Poison? By Tiara, someone get me a healer! Are you deaf? Get me a healer!
I'm sorry, John. We're done serving that bastard.
What the... Treason? This is treason! You can't... Now! For the light!
Hello. Well, how about a fireball? Oh, you did not like that.
As I must.
How about another fireball? Oh.
The struggle is pointless.
Well. Shit.
You did this?
Well observed, brother.
You betrayed us.
Yeah. I guess I did.
But why? I don't understand, Ulrich.
Did you really think I'd just stand by and watch while House Wulfgar breaks into pieces? You don't even see it.
You're obsessed with your bloody feud with Hallett, and even though we don't even have the money to pay for our soldiers' food anymore, you seem to think that we still live in the old days, when House Wolfgar still mattered. I'm sorry, brother, but I won't just stand by and watch while you destroy all our fathers and forefathers have worked for. We can't win this war, neither by ourselves nor with the betrayer's child's army. Lacane, his fanatics, and his creations are simply way too powerful. So, he made me an offer, and I accepted.
You told them of the Conclave?
Correct.
But it's over. We fought off the ambush.
That was just a taste of what they have prepared. They have an entire army in the Northwest. It's massive. You will fall. All of you. I was hoping I'd get out of this alive. But it seems that I won't.
What do you mean?
I'm a traitor. And even though Corporal Tahar has quite some first-hand experience with betrayal herself, I doubt she'll show mercy when it's someone else doing it.
By the... No! If you do so much as touch him, I'll kill you. I swear it, Tahar. I'll kill you!
Don't you have anything to say in your defense?
Nothing I haven't said already.
You will get a trial once all this is over. Until then, you're our prisoner.
Huh. Well, this is a surprise.
Are you mad? You're not taking my brother.
The punishment for treason on the battlefield is death. We are being merciful, Lord Wolfgar.
But...
He's right, brother. Don't push it.
Fine. Tahar, you will have our blades. Now, against the Purity and in the battle for Greyfell. Now let's get back to our camps. It won't be long until the Purity launches another attack.
And probably the remainders of the Hallett camp. Whatever happened to Lord Hallett, the soldiers will make their own assumptions about what happened. Whatever it was that actually killed him.
I doubt we'll ever find out. Ulrich, you said the Purity has set up camp in the Northwest.
Yes.
Then let's fight back.
Please tell me I'm gonna have just an AI partner. Please tell me that's the only door that's gonna open.
Ellen truly smiles upon us.
Oh, we do have allies. Oh, praise the Lord.
I haven't heard from her in a while.
I was honestly fearing that we would not have allies. I swear I pick elves, but I guess they're forcing me to be human. How boring. Actually, let's go grab that.
A good idea.
Alright, let's build up a camp.